Understanding the vital first moments of your newborn baby. When we ask people who have had children about the most memorable day of their life, they pretty much all say, the day my child was born. When your baby is born, it tends to create an exciting and fascinating immediate bond between you and them. And fortunately for us today, we are fully aware of the importance of the first moments between a baby and their parents. But don't take it for granted though. In a still recent past, people didn't realize as much as we do today how important the first few hours and days of baby-parent contact are for the baby, as well as the parents. Giving birth to a baby today is very different than what it used to be only 40 years ago. Not only do medical staff better understand what's going on in the tiny body of the baby, but they understand that the immediate bond happens right after birth. We can also be thankful to the human side of the medical staff that delivers babies today, which is developed alongside with medical advancement. Only 30 years ago, doctors believed that babies couldn't feel any pain and would operate on them without real anesthesia. Today, not only do they understand that a newborn does feel physical pain as a small human being that they are, but can also greatly benefit from contact with their parents. In this video, we are going to discuss those little extra important contacts that will make your baby healthier and happier from the minute he or she is born to the first few months, which will carry on into the rest of their life. Something that is practiced today right after birth, which wasn't in the past, is skin-to-skin contact. It's practiced all throughout the Western world today, because we have come to understand that it's beneficial for both the baby and even the mother. Studies have shown that skin-to-skin contact helps the baby with the following. It regulates the baby's body temperature. It regulates the baby's heart rate. It regulates the baby's blood sugar. It regulates her breathing. And it calms the baby and favors the first breastfeeding. But first skin-to-skin contact doesn't only help the baby, it also helps the mother with contracting the uterus, decreasing bleeding, and stimulating milk hormones. While other animals seem to instinctively know what's good for their newborn, it took us longer as humans to understand some of the benefits of skin-to-skin contact between baby and mom right after birth. Even though this involves the mother for the first few minutes to hours after birth, both the mother and the father can continue practicing skin-to-skin contact as much as possible for the first few months of the baby. An easy time to continue practicing this closeness for mothers is when breastfeeding, of course, but fathers could take advantage of skin-to-skin contact while taking a shower with a baby in their arms, for example. Both mothers and fathers who have practiced regular skin-to-skin contact with their newborn baby tend to have an even more special bond with their child. If your baby was born while you were unconscious or had to be taken away for health reasons before you can hold him at birth, it's never too late to start as soon as possible. You can practice daily skin-to-skin contact for at least the first 3 months, and even long after that. Interestingly enough, breastfeeding seems to be only a matter of choice for some unsuspecting mothers, but the truth of the matter is that breastfeeding is part of motherhood, and it has never been intended to be used only when pleasing to the mother. Sadly though, this is how some new mothers see it, because they may value their body and comfort more than they realize the crucial short-term and long-term health benefits of the baby to breastfeed. It's not because they don't love their baby, but more out of ignorance that they may bypass this essential step in the life of their newborn. Breastfeeding is not just an ancient way of feeding newborns, it's much more than that. Breastfeeding has vital health and nutrition benefits. Here are some of them. It helps the baby fight germs and viruses. It reduces the risk of allergies and the severity of those allergies. It's a great fighter against sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS. It helps the baby fight against children's cancers such as leukemia. It helps the baby's brain to grow and develop better. It helps the baby's overall strength and immune system. But there's also more. Studies have shown that breastfed babies have less learning and behavioral difficulties than non-breastfed babies. Breastfed babies are hardly ever constipated and have less risk for diarrhea. Breastfeeding helps the baby better adapt and develop a taste of solid food because the baby's been tasting the mother's food through her milk for weeks to months. Breastfed babies have less diaper rash and other skin problems, and it also helps to reduce juvenile onset diabetes. There are more known and maybe even unknown benefits to breastfeeding. That's not to say it's wrong not to breastfeed, but it's something you should definitely consider before your baby is born. Communication with your baby starts the day he is born, and even before that. It's very important to communicate with your newborn baby. You can do this by touching and looking at them in the eyes, talking to them, smiling to them, showing them around, pointing at things, and describing them as you do so. Your newborn baby is a person. They may not consciously understand things yet, but they are to benefit from the connection interaction to a degree you might not be suspecting. Of course, communication with the newborn baby is not only for mom. It's very important that dad participates as much as possible in this connection, communication interaction with their baby during the first few vital months. Knowing what you know now, there's definitely a bit more to consider during the first few moments of your baby's life. However, the list doesn't end here. If you have any other thoughts or ideas you'd like to share, we'd all love to hear them by submitting a comment below. That's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, we would really appreciate it if you'd share this video with someone else who you think would benefit from knowing this information, as well as hopping on over to our website and signing up for our email newsletter by clicking the link in the description. By signing up, you'll not only be the first to hear about our new releases, but you'll also get exclusive goodies that are only given to our email subscribers. Finally, the next time you're looking to buy baby products, I encourage you to take a look at what we have available. Let me tell you, we aren't just out to make a profit, and pride ourselves on our high-quality products and excellent service. All Starlight Baby products are laboratory tested to ensure they are 100% safe for you and your baby, which unfortunately isn't something every company can say. On top of that, we donate 10% of our profits to children's charities, and hope to increase this percentage as Starlight Baby continues to grow. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and here's to making a positive difference in the lives of our children and the world as a whole.